What's up, Machinima? Ever since I saw your live streams, I was dedicated to play more Call of Duty. I wanted to ask you if you could level up my PS3 account. If you could level up my PS3 account for Modern Warfare 3. But if you can't, it's fine. It would be awesome if you could get all the signatures of the Machinima team on one paper, or do separate signatures for each paper. I really want Stark and Cedars. Oh my god, it has to be a troll. Hopefully you can reply to.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is the Walkthrough King. Now, a lot of you guys may recognize what that was in the beginning of the video, and for those who don't, well, that is basically a classic Machinima video from back in the day. Machinima was basically the gaming giant on YouTube. If you thought gaming on YouTube back in the day, you thought Machinima. At one point, everybody was trying to get on the Machinima network just because of the name itself. A lot of the people that were on Machinima and that were partnered with Machinima, they were the inspiration for me to actually go and start my channel. These days, whenever you talk Machinima now, it is usually in a really negative light, or you're remembering back on the nostalgic times of watching any of their videos. I'm not really gonna go too into why they ended up becoming one of the most hated companies. Essentially, they ended up locking in a bunch of creators in really long, ridiculous contracts that they couldn't get out of. And some of them would have really bad percentages going to the creator for anything they monetized. And as the landscape of YouTube changed, MCNs were not really needed anymore, versus when Machinima first came around, that was really the only thing there to partner with YouTube. But then once they basically did nothing for the creator, there would be a lot of creators stuck still having to pay them a large percentage of what they were making when they were essentially doing nothing for them. At that point, you could directly partner with YouTube, and that's what everybody is doing now. And while there have been a lot of other controversies that have happened with Machinima over the years as well, but recently, the new owners of the company, which they have been going through various owners throughout the past couple of years, starting with Warner Brothers buying them up in 2016, and then Otter Media getting them earlier this year. And while Otter Media made the great decision to go ahead and delete or privatize every single video across all of Machinima's channels. This is what you're gonna see if you end up going to any of their channels now. And while everybody is saying, which is definitely true, there has been a large portion of YouTube's early gaming history removed just like that. Which is kind of a shame, because every now and then I would go back and rewatch some of the old funny skits, and just to remember what the climate was like back then. A lot of people have brought Otter Media under fire because of doing this, and they definitely deserve it, as there was really no reason to go and just delete everything like that. Apparently, Machinima has been also sending out emails to all of its current contracted users that their contracts are now going to be going through full screen. So I think it's safe to say that this is the final nail in the coffin for Machinima. Even though Machinima has been basically out of the spotlight for quite some time, this is, you could say, an end of one era on YouTube. The reason I wanted to cover this was because, like I said earlier, this was a big part of why I ended up creating my channel, and just in general used the site back in the day. And for everything YouTube gaming back then, they were just a really big part of it, especially in Call of Duty as well. I'm interested to know if you guys had ended up watching Machinima back when it was in its prime. I know a few of the creators that uploaded and were a big part of Machinima back then still upload even to today. But when I was checking, there were a lot of them that actually had not uploaded in months. And that was also kind of a little bit of a bummer to see. But I guess it's always good to get a fresh outlook and start with something new in life, as they say, after doing something for so long. Anyways, this has been the Walkthrough King, and I'm gonna leave you with a funny clip that I had from the early Respawn inbox days. If you guys are new to the channel, I'd definitely recommend subscribing. Till then, I will see you guys at the next one. Peace!
Man, what I want to know if we want unlimited bacon and no video games, or unlimited video games and no video games. I don't understand. understand this question at all.
Mean
If it's no bacon,
games,
there's
or
bacon.
It's games and no games.
Yeah.
Did you mean games and no bacon? Are we willing to sack bacon for our video games? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
what was this guy's name?
Right. Who is that?
Matt. Come on, Matt.
Proofread this shit.
So I'm gonna go with bacon and no video games, because at least at the end of that scenario, I've got fucking bacon. I've got something. If I go with video games and no video games, then I just gave up everything I earned by answering your weird, what kind of retarded genie would have come out of this lamp?
Yeah, it's an amorphous blob.
You have wakened me from an endless slumber. I grant you one wish. Would you like endless bacon, but no more games? Or would you like games, unlimited games, and no games? Which would you want? You fucking idiot, take the bacon. At least I'm telling you, just take the bacon. I failed genie school. All right, hold on. So maybe he means, what would you rather have, bacon?
Oh, fuck me.
You know what I'm doing on this episode?
What? Dropping the.
I'm hanging up on it.
Hanging up. All right.
Thanks for all your questions, you guys. Like, favorite, and subscribe, because that's what you do on YouTube to badasses like us. Except for you, Matt.
Please just unsubscribe.
Jeez.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
What would you like? What would you like more, Matt? Would you like to thumbs this video up and have unlimited sex, or would you like to have your mom? Or no mom, I don't know. I can't even match.
There's no way to match the stupidity of that question.
I need fucking candy.
It's impossible.
I know what he was getting at.
I know. He was
Jesus.
He was going down the road. He just couldn't get there.
Crickety. Look. You win, Matt. Well played.